The next kaiju in our Kaiju Round 1 lineup is none other than the Queen of the Monsters herself, Mothra, which it's obviously in her larva form. And this is probably the most simplistic one of the bunch, for obvious reasons. But first, let's start off with the sculpt and paint. The sculpt itself is amazing. I love the brown streaks of paint just going around, and it just looks so amazing. I love the beady red eyes. Mine's a bit messed up, but honestly, that's okay. I can forgive it. Come on, focus. There you go. Actually, I'm just gonna. There you go. The mandibles look pretty nice. Nice little details, like the little legs, and then they kind of bunch up as they do in the movie, so you can kind of get her like squirming across the ground or something. And her head is raised, but we'll get to that in just a sec. And every single little segment is just so well painted, and it just looks so great. And I mean, I can cover this because you might notice that, well, obviously, like I mentioned, her head is raised up, but also you hear this sound. Almost sounds like a rattlesnake. Well, no, it's not because Mothra's long like a rattlesnake. It's actually because that's meant to weigh her down for her accessory, which is obviously her spray of webs, which is something that Mothra does in the movie. Or I guess movies in general, because there's more than one Mothra movie. And so you just take it, shove it in there, and there you go. Personally, this works really well. However, it's kind of a seesaw, even with the beads, because on some surfaces, you're going to rest this thing and it might tip over a little bit. But overall, this is still relatively nice and just really goes with the figure well, and you just kind of whoosh, spraying everybody and just everything on your path. And it just looks so amazing. That's what I love about Mothra figures. It's that you just never know how much fun you're going to have with them, because... Okay, that sounded really wrong. Okay. Display options are the fun part here. So, whoosh. And even though it's called the 5 points, I did say that almost all figures have 5 points of articulation. That's because Mothra only has the one segment at the head, which even then you don't really need. I mean, Mothra never really turned her head like that in the movie. But with that being said, this is a really nice figure. It's not too complex. It's not too simplistic. It is the simplistic most out of the bunch. But overall, Mothra is definitely a win in my opinion, because it's Mothra. Who wouldn't want a Mothra figure?